Welcome to Corvallis, Reser Stadium, home of the Oregon State Beavers. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UCLA Bruins, facing off with another team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Beavers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the UCLA Bruins offense is on the field for the first time today. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision, he's got cutting ability, he's got speed, but that's got to be on display in this game.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. On target to the left. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for a huge play. Got it inside the 10. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
We knew this offense wanted to come out here and let it rip through the air. This QB is in a beautiful rhythm early. Nice job with his footwork and his eyes, and he completes a big one there. Get this offense humming.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Trying to barrel in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Bruins! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Oregon State Beavers offense will get the ball for the first time. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Clemens. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Oregon State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted, and the defense will set him up. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
Linebackers have tough jobs, right? Their first responsibility is to stuff the run, but you can see he does a really good job seeing pass, getting back into his cover 2 drop, breaking on the football, and making the interception.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. They evened things up the last time they had him. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Oh, they're after him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Nothing too exotic about that blitz right there. That's just the middle linebacker coming right up the middle of the field in the teeth of that offensive lineman. Nobody accounted for him, and he gets home.
The Beavers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Back open in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
15-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying to run, it's Hankerson. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Barges ahead. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Beavers!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score.
UCLA 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looks as if he's going to run it. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
Pulls it in. It's Robinson. You want to talk about running behind your pads as he plows his way to the 35. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is four-down territory. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Rides the back and leaves it. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man downfield. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Makes the grab over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Second down coming up.
Looking to fire. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, UCLA! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Card. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Pressure coming. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hankerson. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Snagged out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to throw again. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25, he's got room. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They try to pop a run on the draw. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And the Bruins will try to put one on the board on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. Bulldozes his way through. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Trying to barge in. Touchdown, Bruins! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Card. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. If you like scoring, this one's for you. Already 21-14, and now they'll try to answer. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. And the Beavers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense. They boot it away. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll try the run, and some room to work. Got the first down, looking for more. Racing to the right. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCLA!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Georgia Southern.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep.
Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Grabs it in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brings into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Beavers are on the move. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Oh, they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Now adjusting. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Going for 6. Touchdown, Oregon State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
28, Oregon State, 21.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's past the 30. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. A strike downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He caught it, and he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruin.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Give to the back. Finding an escape route. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass, it's Murphy. Rushes on him. Can't get him to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Beavers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Right back to the well. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. Touchdown, Beavers! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive.
Oregon State, 28.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
46-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Finally, on defense, looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Kansas State is going to enjoy the trip back to Manhattan after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there in Bill Snyder Family Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Beavers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. The offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Here's a heat. Finds his tight end. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Beavers want to move quickly.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
There he goes. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Finds his man, it's Walker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. To throw, it's Murphy. Makes the grab down the middle. He's got enough. It'll be a 1st down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon State.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robinson. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gonna look downfield again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Sets up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Number 21 with the grab and the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Oregon State, 35.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Card.
You know, a lot of offensive coordinators script the first 5 to 10 to 15 plays. You don't usually draw that up for inside your own 10. Bad field position to start. This offense needs to come out, get a few positive plays first to get out the shadow of your own end zone.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Under fire! Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Fires on the move. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time.
On to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. It'll be a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man on the left. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Bruins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
To the air, it's Murphy. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. The Beavers will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The give from the gun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got him downfield. At the 35, he's loose. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
And the Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Flores. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt, and I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Bruins. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Southern Miss is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Jacksonville State. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Back to throw, it's Murphy. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Beavers will hustle to the line.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires downfield. It's caught. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. It's a draw. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
He gets a block. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. Looking for a man, it's Murphy. Grabbed in the middle, it's Clemens. Touchdown, Beavers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
UCLA, 55. Oregon State, 42.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to fire. It's caught. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bruins are flying down the field.
Good enough for a first down.
Off play action on first down. Makes the catch. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That's a first down.
Using his legs, it's Thomas. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And first down for the offense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UCLA!
Number 28.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Got the quick completion. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Got his man downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They try to get it outside on the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Walker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Clemens. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle, it's Clemens. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Walker. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Hankerson. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. He's got it down the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Bruins send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Card. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Avoids pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Beavers will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Card. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Murphy. Makes the catch. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Beavers are in the hurry-up.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Clemens. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice